All right, thanks for coming to the Young Turks, man. I appreciate it. That was great.
It wasn't confrontational enough, man.
Okay,
it was too friendly, man.
Okay,
I really wanted to.
All right, next time we'll get.
I wanted to talk about, how racist Democrats are.
Okay, no, all right, let's do that. No, then I'm not letting you go. Okay, all right, here we go. Fisticuffs. Okay. Yeah, because I got to.
That was almost home free, right?
Yeah, I know. Okay, hold up. So you say Biden's a racist. Why is Biden a racist?
Oh, well, he is. Democrats are racist, most of them.
Okay, why?
See, Democrats, a lot of the voting Democrats, the people in society, believe they're doing good, and they believe it. But the Democrat politicians are all racist, and they race bait, and they, to the homosexuals, oh, you're part of us, and to women, oh, you're part of us. And if you do, they use them for votes, they use them for political power. That's a fact. That's what they do.
Okay, now, so you're half right about that. Of course they do. Of course they try to get votes and based on that, and they're looking out for themselves, etc. But isn't it better than the guy who is like, isn't it better to say, hey, I'm looking out for you, whether you half mean it at least, than the guy who says, I hate you. Like, I'm not looking out for you because I don't like gay people. I don't want you to get married, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, but I don't think that's what it is. I think that's what they try to make it. I think they say, if you don't agree with our agenda 100%, we're going to say that you hate, and you hate women, and you hate this, and you hate that. There could be like a Christian guy that says, oh, I don't want this in my marriage, in my church, and they go, you hate homosexuals. No, I actually love human beings, and Jesus loved human beings. That's how he might think, whether you agree with him or not.
Right,
it doesn't mean he's an awful,
See, that's the thing, though. I'm always torn by that. So, look, there's a
he
lot
could
of
be a good man, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, there's a lot of good folks who've been taught that their whole life, and they think, like, this is my view, and this is my Bible, and this is part of my identity, et cetera. But on the other hand, they're wrong. I mean, they're discriminating, like, because back in the day they used to say that about black people. Look, but because in the Bible it says slavery. No, but they said, look, in the Bible they said, look, slavery's in the Bible. This is the way it's supposed to be. They said they justified it in the same way, and that was wrong.
If you really want to go into slavery and Democrats, we know who started slavery, who fought for slavery, who started the Ku Klux Klan, who's the most racist party in the history of the world is the Democrats. But now they
switched.
No, that's what the lie is. Now they go, well, sometime after civil rights, that's when we switch. That's a lie.
No, that's not a lie.
Prove it.
That's not a lie.
Prove it.
Look. I can. I can prove it in the legislation. They passed the Civil Rights Act.
No, they didn't. Okay. JFK was against civil rights, and then when it became popular, he voted against it when he, because boom, boom, boom. But they didn't. They fought nonstop against civil rights. You know that.
Okay, so that's half true, right? So JFK, you're right.
And the Ku Klux Klan.
Okay, look.
To kill Republicans and blacks.
The Democrats,
and I'm not sticking up for the Republicans. I'm just saying that's history.
No. Democrats used to be the conservative party. Okay, so you're right. No, they were, and the Republicans were the liberal party. Abraham Lincoln was a liberal within the context of that time. But even Lincoln said, hey, in the beginning he said, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to free the slaves. JFK in the beginning said, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to do civil rights.
Just like Obama with gay marriage, going, gays shouldn't marry each other. They shouldn't marry each other. I believe it's between a man and a woman. And all of a sudden he's like, well, politically it'll help me, so now gays should be married. They just do it for political. It's all bullshit.
Of course. So what happens is politicians don't lead, they follow, right?
Exactly.
So and when the times changed, JFK began to change a little bit, and LBJ, who was a bastard in 100 different ways, but when push came to shove, he said, look, I'm going to pass the Civil Rights Act. And it made a big difference.
But he didn't want to.
But none of them ever wanted to. They're politicians.
No, but the Republicans fought for that at the time. You know that the Republicans fought for.
Yeah, because they were the liberal party at the time.
No,
no, but they were. Yeah, but that's like the definition of being a liberal. Is being more progressive. No, saying everybody should have freedom, and it should apply equally to us.
It's not the Democrat Party and the Republican Party. It's not. There was no time when the same people switched up. Like look with all the Ku Klux Klan members that Bill Clinton supported when they were great man, but he was a Ku Klux Klan
Robert
member.
Byrd from West Virginia and was a Grand Dragon or whatever he was. But he switched. He had good votes though. Like, look, to me the results matter. I see what you're saying. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm like, oh wow, some politicians they mean well.
The switch is a lie. It never happened, and I'd like you to prove it sometime.
First of all, look. So Robert Byrd, good example, grand wizard in the KKK. That's the context that he grew up in. That was totally wrong. He was a bad guy for doing that, etc. He's a Democrat from West Virginia. But then he turns around and he votes for things that help black people a tremendous amount.
He doesn't vote for things to help black people. He votes for things that help to keep his party in power.
But both things are right. That's what I'm saying. All right. I'm not saying that they didn't necessarily get away with
people. They hate black people.
Okay, that I don't know. But to me, their intent is not that as important as what they actually did, their actions, right? Yeah. So yeah, they did it for votes. Of course, they're politicians, right? Yeah. But at least some of them did the right thing and some of them did the wrong thing. And look, and not every one of them hates black people. Like,
yeah, exactly. That's yeah. I'm just saying. Okay. Well, in that era they did.
in the old days, I understand that and stuff.
But in this era, I believe a good amount of them.
You don't think Biden hates black people?
I think he uses black people, and I think he's one of those white folks who don't understand black people, I mean, look at all the racist shit he said in his day with Obama is the squeaky clean black man who speaks well, and I can't go into a 7-Eleven without an Indian person. It's like,
but there are a lot of Indians in 7-Eleven. I mean, like, keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real. Like, I grew up in New Jersey. All my friends are Indian, but that's reality.
I believe that Biden in his head isn't the most straightforward guy.
Right, and he's an older guy.
He's as dumb as a goddamn ashtray. Sorry for saying goddamn. But,
Dude, that's the one thing you're going to say sorry for? Goddamn. Okay, that's hilarious. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Everybody check it out, okay?
Thank you for having me.
All right, thank you, man.
All right, cool.
I like that it's a walk-off. Go on. Drop the mic.